Right, so today I'm going to be hardening off my brassicas so that next week, hopefully, they'll be ready to go out. I was thinking about doing it this week, but I couldn't harden off last week because it was so windy. And and this week it's going to get cold, so I've decided to bring them out for an hour or so today. It's not very windy, nice and calm. Not, the sun's out now, just coming out, but not 100% blue sky. It's a bit cloudy and what have you. A few trails in the sky and what have you. So yeah, just thought I'd harden them off this week, bring them out 1 hour today, 1.5 hours maybe. It's not too bad. Maybe another couple of hours tomorrow. Just slowly increase it each day for this week. So when I put them out next week, they don't get a shock. So these are brassicas here, and a mixture of cauliflowers, cabbage and broccoli. There's a couple what are looking a little bit sorry for themselves. There's like these few along the front here have just been flopped over by the wind a bit, and that one's just looking sorry, really sorry. It looks like it's wilting and that, so I might have damaged that one when I potted it on. There's two like that, I think, but generally they're all looking really healthy. Like these red calibos, I snapped that leaf off when I was potting it on, but they look really fantastic. But what I've been doing as well during the week is on the greenhouse door, I've been putting this wire mesh on, so it lets a bit of airflow through. You can see the plants down there sort of getting a bit of wind action, so they're kind of hardening off as well down there. But I came in this morning and there was actual snail. Can you see this little bit here? Let me see the hole in the leaf there. There's an actual snail on that this morning. So I checked under these pots and there was another slug as well. There's another bit of brassica over there. So I'll get my finger away. Hopefully the camera will focus in on what I'm pointing at. Just about there, the hole in that leaf. So I need to go to the plot now and bring in the rest of the purple sprouting broccoli and prepare the brassica beds by putting some compost on them and that. And my pine berries, what I potted on, one of them's already got a flower on, so I'm happy about that. They've all got new growth on. They all seem to be doing well. And there's my little dog Scout. Oh hey Scout, you alright? Just been out for a walk, haven't you? You got the allotment? Well, you can't go, can you, unfortunately. But yeah, right, we'll go to the allotment. Not, like I said, I'm not going to get these in. In fact, I'm going to put these back in the greenhouse now, give them a bit of a rest, because they've been blowing around in the wind here for an hour. But I'll get a bit of a breeze anyway in the greenhouse, like I say, with that mesh over the door and the window open. Right, so I'm here down at the allotment. I've just been preparing the beds, and all that is just remeasuring them, making sure they're the right size, because having all the wood chips getting flicked around all the time by the blackbirds and stuff. So I'm just going to spin you around and show you this little centipede that's crawling along down here, just hiding in there. Sorry. So I've been busy since I've been up here. I've been remeasuring the beds. Basically just got a 1.2 metre garden cane and placing it across the bed and just raking out the wood chips on the edges and just making sure that they're the right size now. So I've done that and the right length also. This one here was a little bit too short, and that one there with this comfrey, and the comfrey's coming up absolutely beautiful. Love this colour, but it's a bit invasive. But I don't mind it being on the edge of this little bed here. I use it for fertilisers and stuff like that. So I've done 4 beds today. I'll remove the purple sprouting broccoli now. Just got some in that bucket over there with the leeks. I've removed the leeks. I've mulched up the no-dig potatoes with grass clippings about a week or so ago, and they've pretty much all died off now. Still a little bit, in fact, still a little bit green underneath. So I'll perhaps get some more this week and just keep adding a little layer at a time. Don't want to add too much at one go, because otherwise it might start to go a bit anaerobic and burn the foliage as it comes through. In fact, talking about them coming through, here's the first one there actually. Oh, well, another one just there. So potatoes are coming through already. So yeah, definitely if I'm going to put any more grass clippings on here, it's going to be just little layers. Otherwise damage the foliage that comes through burning it. So I've removed the leeks out of this bed now. And this is going to be ready for some either broccoli or cauliflower or cabbage, something like that. I'm basically going to have one bed full of broccoli, one bed full of cauliflower, one bed full of cabbage, and then I'll probably put some kohlrabi and my turnips and the other bits and pieces in one of these other beds just here. Yeah, so cabbage probably go in here, and then kohlrabi and all the other stuff probably go in here. So yeah, so like I say, I've re-measured it, re-mulched it. I'm just going to give it a good watering in with some super soil. And that's just going to help fertilise it for the rest of the year, sucking nitrogen out of the atmosphere and fixing it into the soil. And yeah, I've just put about 5 grams in each one of these watering cans, and I just need to give it a stir, but I did drop my spoon in there, got a bit of a lump on top of that one there. But yeah, it's a really good product. This is also going to help any of the compost what's on top to break down a bit quicker. And yeah, because there's quite a few bits of twig and stuff in my compost, yeah, if it does rob any nitrogen from the soil, then the super soil will replace it and then keep making it better as time goes on. The microbes will double every couple of hours or something in there and just keep making it better and better. Yeah, so yeah, definitely give super soil a try if you want to. It's organic, it's full of microbes, and it's got a powerful growth booster in it as well. But you could probably pause that if you want and have a quick read. But I won this from the Flower Folk raffle, so I didn't buy it. This bag here is enough for 10 acres, although I've given quite a bit of it away now, but there's probably still enough in there for about 7 acres, which obviously I don't need all that. So it's good to harden off your brassicas, or any vegetable really, before you bring them out, especially the warm loving crops like melons, cucumbers and tomatoes, so you don't give them a shock when you bring them out. And I made that mistake last year with my brassicas. I brought them out in April time in a nice weekend, and then the next week it was really cold and windy, and it really suffered. They really suffered. It stunted their growth. Imagine coming out from a nice warm greenhouse, like imagine it like being to your bed. You've got a nice warm bed, and then someone drags you out and sticks you in a cold windy place for, you know, without getting you used to it first. So yeah, it's best to bring them out for an hour a day maybe to start off with, and slowly increase it in the sunshine and with the wind and stuff, but don't go too mad. But yeah, so everything's coming along nicely, and get the brassicas out next week, hopefully, if the weather is good, not windy. Similar to this would be perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to give all these beds, I've got to be careful because this rose is going to fall off if I'm not careful. I'm just going to give all these a nice watering in with super soil, and I probably won't do it over the stuff, the onions or the garlic, because it will probably stain the net. So it's like a black liquid, the super soil. But once the nets are off, the onions and the garlic, I'll probably give them a dose. Everywhere's already had a dose. Let's give the potatoes a dose. People are probably thinking I'm mad watering when we just had all this rain. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Drop the rose in the middle. Right, so I'll get the next one anyway. And yeah, like I say, I've got to be careful with this rose. Otherwise it fall in the middle again. Right, perfect amount. Yeah, it falls off again at the end. Right, I'm happy with that for today, and thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you harden off your brassicas or your vegetables before you put them out, or if you don't bother, do you need to? I mean, if you get them out early, and they're probably not going to be too bad, but like I say, it's really exposed site here, it's really windy, and especially when the wind comes in from the north, it's proper cold. So hopefully I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last year by putting them out far too early and getting the growth stunted. It'd be much better for me just to leave them in the greenhouse for another week or two to bring them on. That'd have made them that much bit bigger, and they'd have been able to cope. Well, I'd have missed that cold windy weather for a start. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining me. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and please remember to give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and maybe give us a subscribe if you want. Yeah, hit the bell notification as well. Thank you very much. Goodbye.